Test, test. Here we go. Let's have some fun. Bring all our friends in here. Bingo. Great to see you, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry about the late start today. All the technology broke, but we got it fixed. The stream is live. We have our general admission in with us today. Great to be here. I don't want to waste too much time. I wasted 4 minutes being late, so super quick intro. Today is Trey Day, my favorite day of the week. At 12 o'clock, Trey Lewellen is going to come in, and he's going to give us an e-commerce session. We have a really fun one planned because we have absolutely nothing planned today. All we're going to do is an Ellen-style session. It's just going to be pure, authentic, real, and genuine. We're really excited to get into that with you guys. If you have any questions before 12 o'clock, we do have our general coaching. So if you have any questions whatsoever about any part of the challenge, this 11 to 12 time slot is perfect. If you guys have any questions, all you have to do is raise your hand in Zoom to let me know that you have a question. Whoops. How about we get some lights on? You guys can see me like a human being. Pachow, there we go. Okay, cool. So let's get into it. Aaron has the first hand up. Great to see you, Aaron. How can I help today?
Hey, Dante. Okay,
Hey.
I've been working on my masterclass and
Mm.
automation for my masterclass with follow-ups and like the texts and emails afterward. And so I created like an automation sequence. I have a masterclass this Thursday, and I just wanted to make sure it's all set up correctly and like tag it correctly. So wondering
Yes,
if
let's
you could
do it,
just help me
Aaron.
with
Great
that.
stuff. Absolutely. Share your screen. Let's hop in.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Can you see that okay?
Bingo. Loud and clear, Aaron.
All right. It's just this masterclass reminders and follow-up sequence. I mean, and it's like a ton. It's like for a whole year follow-up after the masterclass if they don't convert over. Um, but
Recording blocks by host. Why is that not recording? Did you want Fathom recording?
oh, yeah, sorry, it automatically pops up. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
You sure? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
No, that's fine.
Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't think I
sorry, it
denied it.
automatically pops up.
No, you're good. I wouldn't mind you having the recording at all. I just didn't think I denied it. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
let's
yeah.
get after it. So we have first a delay until Wednesday. The
Yeah,
master
and
class will be starting on a Thursday, I imagine then.
I had tagged it like this masterclass reminders follow up, but I haven't tagged
Mhm.
my masterclass people that yet. Um, so that I want to make sure I do that right. But yeah, so the first one will go out on Wednesday once they're tagged. And if I tag them on Wednesday, will it go out like at the time as long as it's before this that I tag or
Yes, absolutely it will, Aaron. Yes.
okay. So that looks right. It's like the day before on Wednesday.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. And then I just have like the texts and emails each
Yep.
day. So I think it's right. Like,
Delay until Thursday. Great job. Yes. Message, text, email, 11. Text, email. Great.
yeah. And then the one part I have a question about is like once it gets to Saturday and then here, let's see. Now Sunday. Sorry, I'm going through it so fast, but
You're fine. I'm
um
tracking.
okay. Yeah, so then on Sunday, then I switched it over to delay for one day.
Yep.
Is
Which
that
would be 24 hours from the previous delay, which is great.
okay? Yeah. So anyway, I think I have it all set up correctly then. And then at the end, I have the pause, you know.
Yep.
So, but now I'm just wondering how to tag them for this specific master class
Hmm.
so that this will work. And I tried to test it, but I got all the emails, but I didn't get the text messages. When you test the workflow, how do I know that the
I would
text?
rather you go through the workflow as a customer. You're going to get a much better
Okay.
view of that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
how are people registering, Aaron? Is this going to be like a live funnel that you're putting out to new people, or is everybody going through this masterclass already contacts already in your account?
Yeah, these are like people from a Facebook ad or that sign up or so yeah, these are all gonna
Okay.
be new people.
Okay.
And
Take me to the funnel that the ad would take them to.
okay.
Because you did great in that workflow. The trigger is when the tag is applied to them. As soon as that tag is applied, whoop, they're going to get into that workflow. So that's beautiful. Whether you manually tag them or whether they get tagged through the funnel itself, easy peasy. So let's go take a look at that funnel.
Well, like most of them are, well, I have the masterclass funnel and the free meal ideas funnel. Like my free meal ideas recipe book that they get on the thank you page, it invites them to the masterclass. Um, and then I have the masterclass funnel. But like I haven't been consistently doing it every single week. So I
Mhm.
was just like waiting to tag them until I'm gonna start to try to do it every week now that the kids are like back in school, but I don't have the tag as part of my funnel.
Okay, right. And here we are, free masterclass. That's going to be an opt in page. Great, great. Okay, green envelopes on your first step, your first page. Green
Sorry. Oh,
envelope.
these. Okay.
Yes, beautiful. Okay, so there's our masterclass workflow. Let's hop in there.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the one like right after they sign up that they get the email to the confirmation
Mm-hmm.
and get a text about it. And
Mm-hmm.
then I trigger my like nurture sequence. Um,
Yes.
and yeah, so I don't have them tagged to this yet because I haven't been consistently doing it every week.
Right. I got you loud and clear. So the trigger to get us into the original workflow that you showed me, what is that tag? Is it masterclass or is it like masterclass and a date?
For the for
For the original workflow that you showed me earlier.
yeah, that I showed you earlier, it's like masterclass reminders follow up or something.
Okay, let's go find that exactly. Open a new browser tab, please,
Yeah.
and just type in myclickfunnels.com. Lovely. Look at you go. Let's go back to that workflow. That'll be automations. Bingo. Workflows. And right in there. Absolutely, Aaron. Okay, let's go to your trigger. And that's the tag. Yes. You're a genius. Bingo. Let's go back to your other browser tab.
I have a good teacher. Okay.
So let me see that tag step. Click that tag step, please.
Can you see that?
Okay. Yes, I do. We probably want to remove free masterclass. I
Oh,
really
okay.
like what you're doing here. You're double tagging. So what we're going to do, Aaron, is we're going to put down the original tag that's going to actually get them into your other workflow. We'll use the same tag. Then you can add a secondary tag, which is going to be with that actual date. So now you can say organized too. You can see all the people that went through your masterclass. And then by viewing the date tag, you can find the people that registered at certain dates. Does that make sense?
Okay. Like if you like so you have like it has to be the two tags together. Is that what you're
That
saying?
that's a great way to do it. Yes, I'm a huge fan because this tag, this is just my general tag, right? This gets them into my workflow that delivers on all the masterclass stuff. It's my general tag, if you will. This one is my date specific tag. So now, like next week, you'll make this new tag for the new week and the new date that people are going through. And then a year down the line, you can see, oh, I had 1,000 people registered on my masterclass. And then I can go look week by week by week. It's just so much easier than having to filter out all of your contacts.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So I'm a
Okay. So
huge fan of this.
removed that other one and then add
Yes.
this
And you've
one.
added that one. Bingo. Go ahead and update that step, Aaron. Fantastic. So now when they opt in On the left side, they go to your funnel, they opt into your funnel, whoop, they get added into the workflow, and they will immediately go through your steps. Here, you're tagging them twice. You're going to hit them with the general tag and the date tag. So they're going to be tagged and also sent into the other workflow because they're going to meet that trigger. This is perfect. Does it all make sense?
I think so. So as long as I'm doing this weekly, like it should work, right? Like, but what if I miss a week or
That's okay. That's okay. Then your funnel's really not live. It's not out in front of people. You're not generating tons of traffic. The only thing you need to do is each week change your date tag in the workflow. That's the only thing. You're going to change the date tag from the current date to from the old date to the new date that you're running that week. That's it. If you don't run a week, you just don't run a week. If you have organic traffic come through, then great. They might get, if you forget to do the tag step, they might be tagged with the wrong date. Like if we forget to update that, but end of the day, fine. They go through the funnel, they get into your workflows, they still receive the email sequences, done. From there, I would just be sending out broadcasts like, hey, so sorry, class has been moved this week. We're doing it next Thursday.
Okay. Okay. And so, like, for this week specifically, what about all the people that have already signed up? Like, how can I make sure that this follow-up sequence gets triggered, like started for them?
Great question. You'll want to, all the people that opted in this week.
I think, can I like go to contacts and then just like tag all of them that way?
Yes, you can, Aaron. So if they are tagged, if you have them all tagged with like the right date or something specific, then we can easily just add them over just by looking at the tag. But you're on the right money. Let's go do this together. Yes, back to that tab. That's perfect. Let's exit top left. And we'll exit again one more time top left. Now let's go to your contacts.
Okay.
Customers, contacts, that's right. Now we have our filters right there.
Okay.
Bingo. Now we can filter out our contacts by what funnels they went to, what tags they might have. So if we tag them properly, then we can easily just go look up the tag, like a date tag in this example. We can just go look up the tag, and then all the people that have that tag, exactly, right,
So,
you can just, yes,
okay.
Absolutely, and apply. And then boom, that is all those people that have that tag. From here, you can go to your actions in the top right. Actions, yes. And then other actions. Oh, okay. Sorry. That showed me contact actions. I'm losing my mind. Hit that back button. Yeah, lovely. Let's go back to your filter and we'll filter them out by tag. Golden, click that little contact. Yes, absolutely.
Select all, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, is it this one, bulk action?
There it is. There it is. We're going to run workflow.
Oh, okay.
And then, bingo, you choose the workflow and you can just put them right in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see. Oh dear. Let's see.
It's okay. You're a genius and you have two. Is it great?
Okay. So just force run.
Yep.
Sorry, I gotta move my.
Yeah, get my ugly mug out of there.
Stuff. Sorry, I'm having trouble.
Okay.
Moving it here. We'll just. Okay, so.
Yes, that's right. That yellow button, perform run workflow.
Okay.
And bingo. Now all those contacts are going to be added to the workflow.
So I don't see them tagged though with it yet.
Oh, give it a couple minutes. Give it a couple minutes. It's going to add them, put them in the workflow. We'll see that all reflect soon.
Okay, cool. But from now on, I don't have to do this, right? Like every time someone signs up for that every time someone signs up for the master class and they um then like it will automatically just tag them and then this will start, right?
That's 100% right, Aaron. Yep. They go to your registration page. They opt in on the registration page. That adds them to that workflow, which tags them. Once that tag is applied, that puts them in your entire workflow for the actual masterclass. All you have to do every single week is just go to your workflows and change the date tag so you can stay organized. It's not end of the world. You don't have to. If you forgot it, it's a-okay. It's just a nice way to stay organized.
Okay. All right. So like if they sign up on so at what time should I change that date tag? Like I guess just on Thursdays after the master class, just have that be part of my
Yes, realistically, if your masterclass is done on Thursday, then anytime in between Thursday and Monday.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't figured out the Thursday to Monday thing. I just am continuously running ads. And so I guess that's maybe my next step now is to start Monday to Thursday ads, right? Like Monday or
Yes.
for the specific master class.
Yes. Typically, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is a big ads push to get people to register. Thursday, the class actually happens. Ads don't run on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or they do. We can do it either way. But anyway, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, get people to register for the masterclass. Thursday, run the masterclass. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, repitching in the email sequences, selling the thing of the masterclass.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Are you
All
going to
right.
run? Are you just going to run ads Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Just keep them running, keep them moving?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet.
If
Yeah,
you
I'm
are
I'm
going to,
just wondering like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, please, Aaron, go.
Well, I'm just wondering like, because my first email, it says start at Wednesday at 10:30 or whatever for that first email. So is that when I should stop the ads? Because like don't they not get triggered if it's for the until the next week unless like if it's do you know what I mean?
Uh, yes, yes, I do.
'Cause maybe I should just take that email out and just like automate or like put that one in manually each day the day before.
That's not a bad idea, Aaron. You can just schedule broadcasts. And many times that's what we'll do. We'll just schedule a broadcast to go out, a one-time email blast to all of our people. The
Okay.
workflows are going to send out the emails that everybody needs to get on the timing. Everybody is going to get them. For any other specific emails we want to send, that would just be a broadcast, and life is really simple.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Hopefully it will all work out somehow.
I
Thank
think it's
you
all going
so
to work
much.
out great. I would tell you, Aaron, I would tell you probably at the end of the day on Thursday, you'll want to come in here and just change up those dates on your page. Even if you just get residual traffic that comes in, at least the dates are changed on the page. They're going to see, oh, next Thursday is when the class is, and you'll still be able to capture all those people. So just make Thursday your day. After your master class, when the day is all done, just make that your last task of the day. Go in there, change the dates on the funnel, change the tags in the workflow.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help today.
Always a pleasure, Aaron. Great work.
Okay, see you later.
See ya. That was great. We'd love to start like that. All right, let's hop over to George is next. Hey, George, how can I help?
Hey Dante, good morning.
Good morning.
So a lot of progress over the last 24 hours, I would say. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I had a
Lovely.
few challenges yesterday, but I was on with support and they were able to help me.
Great.
The main thing I kind of need just some help with.
That's a hero image. There we go.
So I got the hero image in there. The hook and the story is pretty good. I need to like
Mm-hmm.
play around with this. but then I have like the old way and then our product with 60% off. So this is where I'm having a challenge. It's like how to use it. So this is actual video,
Okay.
and it links to our YouTube.
Okay.
But I was trying. It's for the whole system. So this actually goes through additional products. And I remember what you said previously, like a confused mind always says no. So I don't.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to maybe just show a snippet, but I haven't been able to mod it or get the video to do what I needed to do. So if I
And what
preview it,
exactly do you need the video to do?
just show the face wash section. So like this is how it's like a whole video if you see. So it's 5 minutes. So I guess question, is it okay to just leave this whole thing here for the system, or is this like the routine?
I'm not at all against having videos. Trey's Uncle Jim gave us an absolute gem of information. Presentation without demonstration is just conversation. I'll say that again because everybody needs to know this. Presentation without demonstration is just conversation. So I'm a huge fan of videos. I'm a huge fan of demonstrations. Where I would say this is going to fall apart is as soon as we introduce another product. As soon as we start showing the whole system, that's where we're going to start entering confusion into people's minds, right? They're like, oh, well, do I just need the cleanser or do I need the whole system? And then you would think that and you'd be like, oh, whoa, no. So Dante, I should keep that then because people are going to want to go buy my system and that's a more high ticket product and that's amazing. So if people see this and it prompts them to go get my system, that's great. That's just not how it works, right? People are not going to. Sure, some people might go find the Bavanti store and they might go look at the whole system, but most people are just going to sit here and say, well, do I need the cleanser or do I need all the other products? And they'll sit there with that question and then they will say, no, we want a one track, one decision, one product mindset on this funnel. Put systems and stores on the back end of that. So I love this video. It's UGC, user generated content. It's raw, it's real, it's authentic. That's exactly what we want, just only with the vitamin C system.
Okay, yeah, so that's the challenge I have is getting it because you guys don't have it where I can like upload a video from like an MP4. It has to be from like YouTube or Vimeo or something. And so I was working with support to try to get like the HTML snippet. But when I do the code, it's still like for whatever reason shows the full video when I go to preview. So that's where I'm having a challenge with this video. But otherwise, I feel like I'm pretty good.
Nice.
And then I just need to update this video. So I'm good on that, minus the video.
Okay, this is easy, George. Just re-edit the video. Just edit the video and make a new video and make it stop when she starts talking about the other stuff.
So I did that, but I didn't have I wasn't able to get it on the YouTube yet. So I'll have to upload it to YouTube. I was trying not to have like conflicting YouTube videos on the page, but maybe it's something I can have on YouTube and hide it.
Yes, upload it as unlisted. Unlisted means that it won't show up on your page. If people are just searching YouTube, they won't find it on YouTube. They will only see it where you put it. So unlisted, that's the ticket.
Okay, let me take that note. Yep. All right, so next I move over to the order page, and I got the products here, but I was a bit confused because I actually needed help to get the products there. So Chris from support added them in, and this is using the V curve.
Nice.
But I guess question on the quantity, like I would prefer, and maybe it doesn't matter, but prefer for it to just be a toggle button. So you click which one you want because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. So any feedback on this? All right. When I go to product select, yeah. So I needed help.
First thing I want to do, let's go to your 3 product, and to the right of the 3, we'll actually stay in your order form settings here. You were perfect. Yep, click that.
Yeah, I think right here, and then you
Yeah,
click
click that little
something.
badge to the right. That's going to highlight 3. Boom, just like that. Bring attention to it. Now, we have a lot that we can dress up on the order form when it comes to our actual products themselves. Like, we can put small descriptions and we can change the names of the pricing. Like, you have 3 as best selling. You might want to change that to best value or most savings, right? We can dress it up on the right side as well. We can have where you have the price. There's a lot of really, really, really cool things that we can do with this. But your main question was what? You wanted to have just a toggle where it's like just a checkbox and they just choose a product?
Yeah, like I feel like the quantity might confuse them here. Like, okay, so it's 1 plus 1, but you're only getting 1. But like, say for instance, they were to choose another item. I guess this was just how he was able to get it in there.
Yes.
So
No, I hear you loud and clear. Let me see if we can change that. Click on your order form again, pull up the settings. And let's go to your product select. Scroll me down to the bottom. And go to your advanced settings. No, it's not in there. Where are you? Let me see if I can get my account faster because I see. Pretty sure we can change this. Okay. All right. Yeah, got it. Okay, go to your where am I with you? Go to edit products in the top right of your form. Scroll me down now. Great, and here it is, checkout settings. So we're going to go to single. Hit that top drop down and single product. Bingo. Now the whole check mark is going to be all gone. They don't have +1, +0. They just have one circle. They click which one product do they want.
okay. So I guess I'll save that.
Yep, save that change. And now preview the page. Bingo.
Okay.
And that's what we're looking for, right?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Great.
And then I can use this to test it if I needed to test
Yes.
it.
Absolutely. That's the only thing, in your funnel, like test mode and live mode. Test mode really only deals with credit cards, taking fake credit cards and testing the funnel itself.
Okay. And then I got the testimonials in here, frequently asked questions. So I think I'm good on the order page.
Absolutely. Absolutely you are. One thing I'm looking at though is really your steps in the order form. I think we want to swap those colors. It looks to me like it just feels confusing. Like I can't tell that I'm on step 1 right now. So yeah, let's change those colors up. Go to your order form, and we're gonna go down to our checkout steps, I believe. And then scroll me down. Let me get to mine really quick just so I can see. Yeah, scroll me down. We have active and inactive. There they are, active and inactive. So let's go to our active step. And I actually want to make it the green. So before we do that, let me go get that green color. Go to your inactive step. There's the green. Click that background. And bingo, that's the green. So we're going to be good to go. Let's go back to your active step. Fantastic. And choose that green. Lovely. Now to your inactive. Yes. And choose that white. Nice. Now you'll want to change up your text colors. You can see that your text colors are white in 2 and 3, and that's just why the text is not showing up. Look at you go. Absolutely, George. Bingo. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now,
That is much clearer. I can clearly see that I'm on step 1. Step 2 and 3 are still to come. I like that much more. How about you?
if I move from like step 1 to step 2, will it look? I guess I just would
It
like to see what it would
will.
look like.
Go ahead and save your change then. And preview the page.
Ah, smart man.
I don't know about all that, George. Just go ahead and choose your 3 count and hit next. Bingo.
Tag info. Okay.
We'll probably want, actually, I really like it. I can clearly see that I'm on step 2 in every way.
It looks like this email is getting tricky.
Ooh, uh-huh. See, is there still an email? Yeah, you got it. No, you got it. You're good.
But I got it, but it looks weird though.
What was it looking like? My screens are just across my room right now. It's hard for me to kind of see. Is it just overlapping?
Yeah, it's overlapping.
I wonder if that's just your browser. I don't ever see that happen on the order form. Let me.
Yeah, it might not. It might just be. I don't know.
Do me a favor. Are you on a Mac? You're on a Mac. Press Command and plus. And that's still like
Yeah, it's like.
What is that? Is that our that's email in the back is still loaded in?
Yeah,
so
email in the back, and then it says you example at email.
Interesting. And I'm seeing something really interesting on your products. I don't see the shipping information or where are we going to send this? So did we make these products digital products?
No, they should be physical products. But I had an issue with I had issues with my products in general, like getting them in there. So maybe that's something we could check real quick.
Yeah, we definitely can. Let's exit the editor top left. One more time. Let's go to your products tab top left. All products. Okay.
Wait. Oh, they got mixed up. So some are physical.
Some are physical, some are digital. That's right. And we want all of these products to be physical products. I think I can change that up here. Go to your, go back up to your pricing. It's just a little bit lower. Click settings on your price. To the right, there's a settings cog. Lovely. I don't think it's going to let us.
I might need to redo the whole product.
Yes, I think we're just going to remake the product. Okay, and that's just for frameworks. I think we'll just remake these products. So you can we don't need to delete this yet because we can take everything from this product, copy and paste, like description, so on and so forth. Let me show you how to make the new products. Yes, perfect. So we have on the right 2 digital, 3 digitals, 5, 4, and 3 are digital. So let's go remake those together. Top right, add product or create product, excuse me. Now we can choose. Yes, sir. That's exactly right. Uh-huh. A description. Yep, it's already there. Look at you. This will be a one-time and you put the amount. Mm-hmm. 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 It's exactly right. Exactly right.
So I have a question because they have variants. Would it be? I don't think this is a product that I would use variants for, but I do have products where I would have variants, like
Oh,
for
yeah.
instance, lip colors. So it
Mhm.
might be like a lip gloss, but then different colors. So I think that's probably a scenario where it makes more sense.
Yes, absolutely, George. And each variant gets their own SKU. So you can easily automate the entire fulfillment process.
Okay. And then 3 and 4 need to be three
Yeah.
and four need to be physical.
Mm-hmm. Exactly right.
3. But then Dante, because I had a challenge getting this into the order, like I think I'm gonna have to need help to get these back into that order form.
No, you will not act. Well, you will, but I'll show you how all that works. Once you set this one up, which you're good to go now. Yep. Fantastic. Oh, yes. Great. Go ahead and save or update. All right. Now that we're making the new products, George, let's go back to your funnel. I'll show you how to add these. Click funnels in the top left.
Wait, I got one more I need to add real quick.
Oh, sure. Let's do it.
Wait, did I do that right?
You just didn't set a price yet, but we can set a price for this product, or we can change a price for the product. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if I made
Save in the bottom right.
Okay.
It's behind the purple. Yes, beautiful. Sorry, what were you saying?
I wasn't sure if I had made this a physical product.
I believe you did.
Okay.
Try and just type cause.
It's not allowing me to.
Oh, that's interesting. We'll just update the product. Yeah, we'll come right back in. Great. Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right, and you say go back to the funnel.
Yes, sir. Back to the funnel. Okay, and click in. Now, we're going to go to your order form page, and below it is going to be a little purple bag right there. Fantastic. That shows me all of my products, and I can also see in the product itself if they are physical or digital. Yes, sir. You're on it. Kill those digitals. Nice. You did it. Now add product. Yes, sir. I believe it was it 4, 5, and 10?
I think it was 3, 4, and 5.
What we should have really done, George, is nice. Those are all physicals. We really should have just gone and deleted the digital products, and then they're not there in your account anymore.
Right.
So let's just go do that really quick. It won't
Okay.
take long. You can close this down top right, exit top left, back to our products. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Let's go delete those digitals.
Why? Why is my toy coming in August 18th?
All right.
then-
Looks like you got them. And we
That
should be
is dead.
go to the top.
Look at it. Dead.
And it will be bulk actions.
Daddy,
Yes,
I'm
right there.
charging.
And then archive. That's right. Go ahead and confirm the archive. Great. Now,
Okay.
important to note, scrolling to the top, George. When you reload the browser, they'll be gone. But you now have an archived folder. We don't delete in ClickFunnels. We only archive. What if 2 years down the road, you want to bring products back? Oops, I didn't want to delete that. You always have them available. Let's reload the browser really quick. And there we go. Our archived went to 3 and the digital products are now removed. So you just won't see them. Let's go back to the funnel now and we're going to add our products. Bingo. Absolutely. Great. And the order of products looks nice. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10. Just missing 5. We can fix that. Yes, sir. Bingo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. There it is.
Cool.
Absolutely. Okay, what other questions do we have, George?
So I think I'm nearing completion of the pages, but then once I do that, I'm assuming I'll have to set up workflows as well,
Yes.
like email sequences. So those will be the next things that I work on.
Those are going to be all email sequences are to the right of your funnel, the envelopes. So let's click that envelope and see what we're working with. Great. You used our framework. So you have an order confirmation sequence and an abandoned cart sequence. They're already connected. They're already set up. They already are built out for you. So this is easy. This is just plug and play. Just put your emails in the sequence. Done.
Okay. And then there was another question I think I had.
Sure.
Maybe it was, I don't think it was on the confirmation page. And we're not doing, well, I do have upsells I think I would like, but I don't want to get there yet. But you don't have okay, so you go from sales page to the order, and then
Yes.
depending on the order would have the workflow, right?
Great question. It's depending on what they do. You can see each workflow has a trigger. So triggers are how we get people into the right sequences. The top workflow, the trigger is purchased. When somebody fills out the order form and purchases the product, they get added to your confirmation. When somebody abandons their cart, that trigger is opting in. On an order form, if they opt in, that means they gave their personal information on step 2, but they didn't fill out the entire order form. So when they opt in, they get triggered into abandoned cart. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. Let me show you it. Click me your confirmation, please. Click into that workflow.
This one?
Yes. First off, when we get into a workflow, we can always see the status of the workflow in the top right. Your status is on, which is good. That means when customers go through your funnel, they will actually receive the things that you made in the workflow. So
Got it.
Here's our trigger. Click that trigger for me, please. Yes. So we first have an event type. And this event type is order, when a successful purchase is made in this funnel on this page. So when they purchase your product on that page, whoop, they get triggered in. Go ahead and close this down for me. And I'll just re-show, get my drawings out of here so we can start from scratch. There's your order form on the left. When they make a successful purchase, whoop, they hit that trigger and they get added to the workflow where they then just go through the workflow itself, the series, the back-end events.
Okay. Now, are there any tags or anything that I need?
There sure are. That's the very first step that we have for you is to tag our contacts. So let's make our tag together here. Click your tag step and let's make a tag. So click your contact tags. Nice. You don't have any because you haven't made any yet, and that's perfectly fine. Let's type out our tag. It would probably be purchased _ name of product.
So like put the name or
Bingo. Now I said _ and don't do that yet. Actually click the text below in the blue. Yes. Now you can see the actual tag was made itself. So as a binary, as a language in the back end, I typically personally, I don't use spaces. every time I would ever make a space, I only use underscores. That's just how I like to organize my back end. I never have to worry if I'm going to look at tags. I never have to wonder, oh, well, did I use a slash, an underscore, a space? I only use underscores for spaces. Does that make sense?
It does. So I have a question here though, Dante, because
Yes.
there's different products. So
Uh-huh.
is this going to be for all of them or just one of them?
That's just one, because your next product is going to have its own ecom funnel just like this. And when they go through that funnel and buy that product, that has a separate workflow. And you will tag them with this. You make a new tag for the new product. It would be purchase underscore new product name.
Got it. I guess my question was more specific. Like this is going to encompass all of the cleansers, no matter which quantity they order.
Oh, yes, that's fine. You don't need to tag by that. We have the contact information, we have their order information. We can automate based on their purchase. You don't need to tag that specific.
Okay.
Bingo. Now take me to the top and use transformed everything. Somebody buys on your order form, whoop, send them into the workflow. They go through my series of events. The very first thing you're doing is tagging the contact. Now you're staying organized in the future when you want to automate marketing efforts or start sending out new deals. Like maybe you want to run a deal in October for the vitamin C. You can now, because you're tagging your contacts, you can easily go find the people that have purchased vitamin C in the past and send out an email to them. Easy peasy.
Got it. Yeah, because we have a couple key events coming up for like makeup, and then next month is National Lipstick Month. So we have a lot of stuff coming up. So I want to make sure I have things prepared for that.
And basically it's like, yeah, if anybody bought my vitamin C cleanser, I want to give them an invite to my workshop, right?
Correct.
Yeah, let me show you how this works. Let's exit top left, please. And one more time. Great. I'd like you to go to your customers tab, top left, and then contacts. Now filter. We can filter by contact tags.
I got it.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and click that contact tag step for me. Now, you only have one tag so far, so really easy to see, but just click that one tag for me right there. You can click yes, and then you can hit apply, and you'll apply the filter. And now it will only be showing you people that have that tag, aka people that purchased that product.
Got it.
Nice.
And then I can be able to drill in for marketing. So question around contacts. Can I upload, like, say, for instance, I have an email list from the store. Can I like make a CSV and add those here?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Top right, that would be add contact. You hit the nail on the head. It's a CSV file. So you're going to go in there. Oh, sorry. It's I'm losing my mind. Close that down. That's just to create one contact. You want actions. Top right. Yes.
Actions,
Imports. And now you can hit import contacts whenever you're ready. Go download that CSV, and it's uploading a CSV just like you've done it anywhere else. Bring your whole list in here, and we can start marketing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yes,
So I'll make
sir.
sure I get that whole list in here today. I feel better now. I'll work on the video. Any other feedback? I think you've seen my funnel a couple times. Any other general feedback on like how that's going?
Yes, my feedback is very happy. I'm super happy with what I've seen on the funnel. You did a great job with everything. I can like see your future right now, George, and I'm making a 99 designs training right now. Trey has already shown us how to do it, but do you have an amazing designer that you work with already?
I'm open to adding new relationships to all designers. I do have some designers that I use, but the thing with designers is they're always booked and busy, and so sometimes
Yeah.
they're not able to deliver as quickly as I would like. And so that being said, always, looking to have additional designers that can, complete a job quickly.
Yes, 100%. Okay, so here is what we should do. No, nice. Yeah, Rick has a great guy. We love to see that. What you're going to do, George, you did amazing with the funnel so far, and now it's time to launch. My number one thing, have you heard about Microsoft Clarity?
I've heard you guys talk about it a couple days last week and this week. I have the link on how to set it up.
Good.
But I'll be honest, I'm like such a novice when it comes to ads and running that paid advertising. So I'm assuming I would have to like pixels and clarity come to mind. Like those are buzzwords, I guess, for me. But I don't know where to start per se. And I know that's something that in order to get this in front of the people, I need to be running. Thanks, Rick. In order to run those. So yeah, I would need help with that.
You don't. And I despise telling people to go to ad agencies before they've run their own ad and before they've made their own successful ad. Reason being, because you don't know what you don't know. And it's so easy for an ad agency to take advantage of you. Let me give you the script. You're going to have a new Facebook pixel. They're going to see that and they're going to say, great, we got this guy for 6 months. For 6 months, regardless of their work, whether it's successful or unsuccessful. They're going to say, George, you just have a new pixel. We're doing the right things. We're training our pixel. These are the things we have to do to build a foundation so we can have success in the future. You're going to run ads with them for 6 months. They're not going to care about your ads because they don't care about your business. After 6 months, you're finally going to get wise enough and say, yo, what's going on, guys? And then you're going to fire them. And you'll go to the next ad agency and they'll do the same exact thing for 4 months. And after that, you'll go to the next one and they'll do it for 2 months. And you're not going to get anywhere. It happens every single day. So when it comes to ads, run Facebook Flex ads. No, sorry. I think they call it dynamic. Run Facebook dynamic ads. Just let Facebook's AI do the thing for you. Put up 10 images and 10 different snippets of copy for the ad, and Facebook takes those and organizes and rearranges and finds your right customer for you. 2025 is an amazing time to be alive. Ad agencies are going to be dead in 5 years. There's just no point. So when it comes to paid advertising, a Facebook dynamic ad is all you need to get started. You're right. You do need a Facebook pixel, but I would love for you to go to the Facebook training. Let me get this link for you. It is right here. It's impossible for companies like us to stay on top of Facebook. They have so many updates and changes that they do every single day. It's impossible, but that's their job. They do stay on top of it. So in the chat, I just put a link to the Facebook Business Training Center. They have tons of amazing up-to-date trainings on all these things like pixels and the different types of ads. Love that. Yes. So, man, take a couple hours, George. Start here. Go learn from Facebook. Now you'll have a base layer of knowledge poured. And then you can go to your YouTube and you can start looking at specific things, right? Like, you're going to run a dynamic ad. Well, once we understand Facebook and the pixel and the different uses for it, then we can start going to YouTube and learning our new ads. But on the same hand, while paid advertising is great to learn and it's an awesome thing that you will use in your business, man, don't you guys have a big social too?
Yeah, we do have a big social. So I was going to have some of the people at the store make a video about it.
Yeah.
And get that moving, as well as TikTok. So I guess a question I have is no matter what type of ads that we're running, we're going to use Clarity on that, right?
Great question. Clarity is screen recording and heat mapping software for your funnel. So when people land on your funnel, you'll get full screen recordings of all the actions they did on your page. You'll get full heat maps, but that is on your funnel. It's not going to track ads. That you do in wherever you're advertising, Facebook, Google, Instagram, TikTok. They have all the ad tracking. So you'll see oh, great, I launched a Facebook ad. I got 1,000 impressions and I got 100 clicks. So my ad was converting at 10%. The 100 clicks, the 100 people that went from your ad to your funnel, that is where clarity kicks in. Does that make more sense?
It does. But then I guess, how do I add clarity to my funnel? I know there was a page that you sent out.
Yep. I'm going to get that for you right now.
I
And
think I have it
everybody
like
else,
clarity.microsoft.com.
no, that's to get clarity itself.
Okay.
Yes, I have a whole training right there. That link I just put in the chat. That is going to show you how to set up your clarity and attach it to your funnel.
Okay. That's the Comma Chaser link.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So that's the game, George, is number one, first and foremost, I need clarity on that funnel because we're marketers. And as a marketer, all I care about is what my customers care about. I know my customers don't care about me. They only care about themselves. So now I can take me and care about them, and that's how I get in front of them. Now that I do that, I need to be able to make data-driven decisions based on my customers' actions. Who cares what I like? I only care about what works with my customers, and clarity is the key to that by giving us actual screen recordings. There's also AI inside of Clarity, George. So just so you know, it's been hard for years and years. I've been telling people to do this. We used to use a company called Mouse Flows. We'd pay like $2,000 to $5,000 a year just to do that. Clarity is completely free. The hardest part of my job was telling people, hey, spend the first 2 hours of your day as a CEO watching screen recordings. Find what's going wrong with your funnels, fix it, and that's how we build an empire. That was a pretty hard sell because I'm asking people to take their time. Now we have AI. You can get 100 screen recordings a day. Go get 1,000 screen recordings a day. And Microsoft Clarity has Microsoft Copilot built into it. So now, George, we're just using the AI to watch all the videos, to find the insights, and we're changing every single day. Does that make sense so far?
Yes.
Good. And now you understand that. I'm super happy with what you built in the funnel. I just want to see you launch. That's what I want. I want to see you launch. I want to see you get it out there in front of customers. And feel free, do it organically if you want to at the start, right? Have some people come in the studio, put the vitamin C on them, take before and after pictures, make this TikToks. Go do TikToks for the next 30 days, right? You have a beautiful wife. I'm sure she does great online. You know, with women, influence is one of the most powerful tools that you can use with women. So you have an influential wife, man. You can use ChatGPT and you can come up with 30 days of fantastic organic content right now today that your wife can shoot. And for the next 30 days, you could be pumping organically people to your funnel. You can use Clarity to find what's working and not working on the funnel. You can optimize that funnel, and then we can run ads to it. Does that make sense too?
Yes.
Man, that's what I would do. Fastest path to cash. Strike while the iron is hot, ready to rock and roll. I would just start talking about it because here's what you're going to do in the future, George. In the future, you're going to get a great designer. You're going to get an amazing designer. This is what Trey teaches us to do exactly. And Trey's story about this is back in the day, he paid a guy 30 grand because he didn't know this information. He paid a guy 30 grand. The guy had a designer in his back end. The guy paid the designer $1,000 and he kept 29,000. So let's skip the middleman. We'll show you how to use 99 designs to create a design competition. Trey has the best way to create design competitions and to get the best designers. And you will get a 5-star designer that you're going to put in your back pocket. He's your guy now. You don't have to go to 99. We use 99 designs once to find an all-star designer. We put him in our back pocket, and you're going to start launching funnels just like this, George. This is an interstitial page. Well, this is your order form. The previous page is called an interstitial page or an advertorial page. Call it what you want. If you want to be fancy in front of people, call it an interstitial page. You're going to get really good at running this funnel, George. You're going to run ads to a sales page that goes to an order form. And then as soon as you see life behind the product and you're like, yes, I want to pour more into this, you're going to have the designer go in and he's going to make the design look like $100 million brand. Just take it to the next level. So that was a lot. I say all that to say, I am super happy with what I've seen in the funnel so far. You've done a fantastic job. As soon as we see that there's life, as soon as we see that we're making sales, it's going to be time to increase the design, to improve it. And that's where your designer comes in.
Got it.
Cool.
So
Right now,
I
you are clearly in proving grounds right now. We need to launch the product. We need to let our customers vote with their wallets and actions. And then we can make a data-driven decision on, great, is this product something that I want to keep making great design on? Which for you, basically, yes. Like, this is a great seller. This thing works. So let's launch it. Let's get clarity on it. As soon as we start seeing sales, then we'll go through with the next step.
got it. So Dante, I got like a couple tweaks to make, but then I'll be ready to launch.
Yes, sir.
So I guess launch strategy. I would like to launch either this week or Monday.
George, Trey just got here, so I don't want to take any time. We got the man with us. Let's hop over to Trey. Stick with me. I'll be happy to talk to you more about this afterwards too. And I'm going to show you how to make an organic launch strategy.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Dante.
Awesome. You got it. My pleasure, George. All right, gang. It's Tuesday. You know what that means? Trey Day, baby. What's up, Trey?
What's up, man? Good to
So
see you.
good to see you.
Scott, I have no idea why you're wearing medical gloves, and that's a little worrisome. How's everybody? What's up, Charlie? What's up, Evan? We got a full call today. Gail's, Jennifer's here, John's here, Rich is here, Rick, Robert. Woo, man.
I finally got technology figured out too, so we're streaming into our general admission group as well. What's up, GAs? Good to have you guys.
That's cool. That's cool. What's up, George? Good to see you. Yeah, you weren't kidding, man.
What's up, Trey?
That's exactly how it went down. It was I think 30 grand just for the build of the website. Then they wanted, and they got 10 grand a month just to host it.
Sheesh. ClickFunnels gives you hosting for free.
Yeah. So does So does them all. He was just charging freaking like 10 grand just to, I guess, log into our ClickFunnels account and look at it. It's like, holy smokes. But yeah, don't do that.
Knowledge is power, though. Learn the rules to the game and you can play better than everybody else.
That's true. Maybe that's just a business for you guys. Once you learn what we're teaching you here, go do it for somebody else. Charge 30 grand and then charge 10 grand a month.
It's pretty easy to make a funnel that you give away for free to acquire leads, bring them into your business, and then upsell them a custom build specific to them. Just an idea, gang.
Just an idea. Yep, that's right.
But it's Christmas. Do you hear sleigh bells? I hear them every day when I wake up, Trey, so I'm sure we got some great stuff to talk about.
We do. I mean, geez, it's August, right? September, October. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of the stores, it's like your Home Goods, your TJ Maxx's,
Costco's.
Yeah, Costco even has them. Is starting Halloween decorations. They've been up for quite a while now. But it feels like we're starting, so many more every year. We start a month earlier than the previous year. But it shows people are buying. And I love to go with the flow versus against the resistance. So work with it. If your niche can attach itself to the holidays, which most of you can, then utilize that, use that, and flow and attach yourself to the news, the media, and the retail space. If retail's pushing Halloween, so can you. Don't wait weeks. I probably should put some Halloween material up. Start doing. It's August. You could start doing fall. Fall ads. October. The leaves are falling, and we got Halloween coming up, and then of course it goes Black Friday. All the good things, Cyber Monday, and then into Christmas, and those are the fastest months that ever happened to e-commerce for you guys. And so you don't want to don't want to lose that. What we like to do is we like to prepare for Christmas. We try to find offers from January to September, and then we know kind of which of those offers are going to be our top offers for October, November, and December. Those are your. You
mean like from January to September, as you're finding offers, you're launching them out, you're getting your data, finding big winners, so you're ready for Christmas.
So we're ready for the Q4.
Got you.
Yep. That's the those are the highest producing months for ecom. Always.
Yep.
Probably always will be for the near future that I see. But you can do bundles, you can do Christmas gifts, you can do teacher gifts, you can do all these different angles to sell your product. I think what product was on here earlier was some sort of gel or cream or something like that. Creating a a bundle pack that comes with free soap, or it comes in a gift box, whatever you want to do, self-engraved, for Christmas, like having all that ready to go. So that way the offer is nice. Now, the other thing you could do is you could start surveying your audience. Hey, what kind of gifts did you buy last year? Did you buy teacher gifts? Did you buy spouse gifts? Did you buy kid gifts? Did you buy friendship gifts? What did you find yourself gifting to others? And what did you buy? How much did you spend? So that gives you an idea of how much they're willing to spend this year. So do I need to create a $50 gift, a $20 gift, or a package, or just a single item? And what kind of came with it? Like, let your audience lead you to what they're going to purchase probably this year. Humans are a form of habit. They'll probably do it the same as they did last year. They just forgot. You play the same games, you do the same rituals, you go to the same people's houses, you do the same parties. You probably even eat the same food every year, but it feels like it's a new year. So it's kind of cool how that works.
100%.
Charlie, with your bourbon, niche and space, like that'd be a really cool, question you could ask, is saying, hey, did you guys gift friends with bourbon? And if so, did you do a fifth, a handle, a shot? Do you have, what my favorite thing to ask is always, do you have pictures? So do you have pictures of the gift? Do you have pictures of them unwrapping it or receiving it? Because what that gives you is an insight of what the package looked like to what they enjoy purchasing for their significant friend, spouse, other. And it's like, oh, we could create something along those lines, make it like, pretty cool. Like for t-shirts, we'll say, hey, go run to your closet and take a photo of your favorite niche shirt, like your favorite bourbon shirt, your shirt. Like, you don't care that shirt's dirty, you would wear it 3 days in a row kind of shirt, right? That's what we're looking for. And the pictures you get are great. Like, it shows you the design type, the work, is it all words? Is it a design? Is it on the back? Is it on the front? Do they have sleeves? Is it short sleeve, long sleeve? What color is it? Black, white? How many, colors is the print? Tells you all that stuff. How much how much did you pay for that shirt? I paid $10 for it. I got it at a flea market, or I got it at, online, and it was $30. Kind of shows you how much they're willing to pay for a shirt too. So I just like going out and asking questions to direct what we're going to sell next versus me just guessing. Me guessing creates a spider web of, no results. Me asking what they want to purchase is usually a pretty high success rate. But yeah, that's how we prepare for Christmas in August.
Awesome. You've said something a lot, and I just want a little clarification. You talk a lot about swimming with the current instead of going against the current, and attaching yourself to the news and the media and the events that are happening. Is that basically the e-commerce way of saying, as a marketer, we have two ways to generate interest? We can try and create our own noise, or we can align with noise currently in the marketplace. Is that like your mindset on that?
Dude, that's a really good question, actually. That all stems from when we ran the gun niche.
Ah, yeah.
And I was being mentored by Jay Abraham. So he called Bryson and I animals, because we would fly into California from St. Louis. We get on a plane at 4 a.m. We'd land at LAX at 10 a.m. And then we would drive to his office. We would sit down with him from 11 to 2, I believe. We got him for 3 hours for 10 grand a month. And then at 2 o'clock, we drove back to LAX airport to hit a plane ride back at 3:30 or 4 to catch that flight, and we were home by 10. So it was a full day for 3 hours with Jay. And we sat down with him for 11 months straight, just trying to crack, how do we get our NGOA Buyers Club more members? What type of advertising can we do? We've tried Facebook, denied. We've tried YouTube, denied. We've tried television, denied. Tried newspapers, denied. All these massive denials just because they didn't want to advertise guns. They didn't hate guns. They just said, our audience and our, policies don't allow us to do the sale of firearms or anything like that. So it was really hard to even create noise around guns when you were being silenced from all the media channels.
Mm.
We couldn't spend money. We could not spend money. And I remember asking Jay one time, and we sat down with him, and I remember I was so frustrated. I said, Jay, I've spent 11 months with you, and I've come back with a book each time of all the things that we implemented that you told us to do. And over those 11 months, our business really hasn't increased. I said, what am I doing wrong? And he goes, you're such a smart marketer that you should use your genius for products and companies that go with the flow versus going against the resistance. He goes, you're going against the resistance. You're beating yourself up trying to get through this wall that is almost impenetrable, when all you have to do is turn around and go advertise with things that they're willing to allow you to advertise.
Mm.
So that was a pinnacle moment for us as we flew back, and I said, we got to change. We got to make a change. And so we did. We let it go, and we created .com products because of that. So now but I did find during that journey, I did find things that, man, it felt like you didn't even have to sell the product because the product sold itself, just because the current was going so fast that anything that you threw into it is like, it would go with it. So 2 examples I have of that is, I don't have it sitting on my desk for today, but it's the 2020 Christmas ornament. The 2020 COVID Christmas ornament, you could just hold it up and people say, how much? I'll take one. I'd like to buy one of those. Because the entire noise was COVID. And everybody hated COVID, wanted to make a mockery of it, didn't like the masks, didn't like the shutdowns, didn't like any of it. Like, it was a disaster. And so this Christmas ornament kind of made a mockery of it, but it was something that people could attach to. And they're like, yeah, like it was kind of like a sign of relief. Like, yeah, you get me too. Like, you're talking my talk. Because it was everywhere. It was on the news, newspapers, media. Everybody was talking about it, right? So,
and everybody felt a way about it. They either loved the policies or they hated them.
That's right. Yep. But either way, it didn't matter which side you're on, the ornament made sense. And that was so easy to sell. Like CPM, CPAs were super low, conversions really high. Price was right, $12.95. We bought them for 62 cents, made great margins, did $3.5 million in like 2 months selling this Christmas ornament. And the other product that felt like that was when we sold KN95 masks. So before we had the ornament, news media is saying, and this was new to America, hey, you got to have these masks. These masks will not allow COVID to penetrate, around the gap somehow, but through this mask. And where do you find K95 masks? And everybody's like, we don't got any. We're sold out. Can't get them. But America, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC are like, you have to wear these masks in order to go into a facility or go out in public or drive your car or exit your house, right? Or be with relatives. Like, you can't be within each other. Like, you can't even say hi to your relatives within 20 feet unless you're wearing one of these masks, but you can't get these masks. So high demand, right? So we call up China and say, hey, can we get K95 masks? And we had all the connections already to where the majority were boating masks over. And we knew how to fly them. So we're flying. So we beat the boats. We actually beat the government. So our masks landed at an emergency. What was that thing called? EO? What was the EO we sold to? EO St. Charles. Yeah, EOD. What does that stand for? Emergency Operating Department? Anyways, sold it to this Department of Government. They bought like it was great. It's like $35,000, maybe it was like $40,000 in masks from us. And we shipped them to my house, and they got there on a UP or DHL truck. And I remember shutting our garage and pulling blinds down off the windows because I was so scared we were going to get robbed.
Uh-huh.
Like masks were like gold at that time. This is when no one could get them. Everybody wanted them, and people were like killing people for them. And so I was really scared that we had these. So in one morning, we loaded up the cars, the SUVs, and drove them in a caravan. Like we almost wanted, like we actually asked for a police escort to please escort the trucks with the masks to the EOD. And we arrive at the EOD, and the lady walks out, and she's like, "You guys got KN95 masks?" I said, "Yeah, they're here." It's like 8 days. And she goes, "How did you beat the government?" I'm like, "I don't know. We flew them." So she was just like, "I don't know how you beat the government. Like, how did you beat our government getting masks here faster, like as a civilian?" So we gave them the masks. And we're like, she strokes us a check for 40 grand. I'm like, hell yeah. Like we got 40 grand, and we made crazy money on those masks. And so we had another, I don't know, I think we ordered another like 150,000 or 200,000 because once one EOD heard about us and heard how fast they were, it spread like wildfire. I had people calling me that you and I don't know exist, and department wise. They were throwing out letters of these departments that you can't Google, you don't know. They're like super rare military places.
Bottom of the Pentagon kind of stuff.
I don't know. The dude's like, "Hey, we need 100,000 masks." I'm like in Walmart. He's like calling me. "Got your number from EOD." Comes up with a private number. He's like, "You can't call me back. I'll call you. I need 100,000 delivered to whatever." Cool. So we got more masks on the way, delivering to, unknowns. And they're about to be shipped over. And I get a call from our first EOD that gave us the $40,000 check. We cashed it. And she goes, "Hey, the masks you gave us, we took it to the local fire department. They tested the mask and they failed the test. They failed this test that they wanted us to do. We need a refund." I was like, "Oh my gosh. Like, what are you talking about?" So our KN95 masks were rated just like every other KN9 mask, but they were comparing it to like a 3M KN95 mask. Those were like the American made masks. And the fitting wasn't like going on their tester that who even knew that they had the right test. But anyways, they said our masks failed. So we had to go pick them up and write them a refund check of 40 grand. And now I'm like, oh boy, this sucks. Because now, they don't want us. And the factory we were getting from them didn't work out. Another story about that. But how do now we got masks. So what we did was we turned it into an affiliate offer. And that made way more money than selling them to the EOD. So we sold
Wow.
we sold them in packs of 10. So there's like a photo of me. Like, what do you need to really sell? The news media already sold the mask. So we just showed like how it fits is me on the photos. Sold in packs of 10, and we shipped them up to Boise, Idaho, to be shipped out, I believe. Maybe we were shipping them out of my garage. My back was bad. I couldn't ship them. But anyways, got them all shipped out and made double the money that we made from EOD and got more of them. We actually got a call from a guy. It's amazing who you meet. Got a call from a guy in California. I think his name was Boo. And he had brought in 6 million masks. However, you can see all these boats. We can track all these boats of these masks coming over the seas. And I told Bryson, I go, "Well, we're selling these masks for right now. In about a month, they're going to go to like 0. Because all the governments, dentist agencies, EODs, everybody, officials, all the boats are full of masks. And here they come." So we could see the writing on the wall of like masks are going to go to 0 because there's going to be an inflation of how many there are. Well, we're talking probably 100 million, 200 million masks are on their way, right? And I don't know who was president at that time. Was that Biden? Who was president? Was Trump? Trump was
No, it was Trump, wasn't it?
Trump was president, yeah.
Yeah.
Trump comes on Fox News and says, out of the 110 KN95 manufacturers in China, only 8 of them passed the test for true KN95 masks. So all the other factories that are making these masks, you don't want them. And holy smokes, because now you got masks on boats, which have already been paid for by all these organizations, big investment firms, big corporations, and they have masks on a boat that they can't give to their dentist office or their, whoever that needs, or even like hospitals and nurses. These masks are like not worthy. And so one of these guys that we met in California has 6 million of these masks that are coming over. And so we got his number somehow, and he became our supplier. So he supplied us with masks for pennies on the dollar. I'm talking, we were buying these for 10 cents, selling them for $1. And he was our supplier to give to consumers that weren't nurses or practitioners or doctors or anything like that just wanted the KN95 mask, but they weren't worried about, like how it fit, if you will. And that's how we got through it. Like, we didn't have to ship from China anymore or do a deal with manufacturers. This dude had 6 million, and we just plucked from his inventory. And he sells blanket covers to Target. So that he thought he wanted to get into the mask space, and so he bought 6 million.
Man, I just think there's a lot of power in that story, in the fact that, like, you were able to create your own offers. Like, how often do we hear about, oh, government contracts, that's the dream, do nothing, get paid a ton for it, right? But because you had the power to create your own offers and sell products on your own, well, you're able to take that and then make more than what government contracts are. I mean, if there's not a story that illustrates the actual power of entrepreneurialism and being able to make and craft your own offers and sell your own products, I don't know what is. That's crazy. What could have been death for you, not death, but like what could have been a massive hit, a huge investment as an entrepreneur business. I took a chance. I took a risk on this thing. Oops, risk didn't work out. Most people have to just eat it. And they have to go work for 5 years to pay that $40K back to the government, whatever it is. You were able to turn that around and make it work better for you and do more than you originally planned. That's amazing, man.
Yeah, it was cool. It was good. It worked out. But again, dude, like if I try to sell a KN95 mask right now, no one's buying it. Like, no one, I can't make an offer that sells a KN95 mask.
Mm-hmm.
But in 2020, you show a KN95 mask and someone says, how much? Like, those were I don't even remember this, but they were going for like $20 a mask, $30 a mask on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
If people had them, if gas stations had them, they could sell them for really, really high prices. But it went well. But that was going with the current, right? Like, that's what media was pushing. And so if you can attach yourselves to the media, then you're better off. Something we did most recently was, what was in the media was tariffs. And it kind of is a little bit right now. But it was more prominent maybe like 3 or 4 months ago with China. Like, tariffs are 30%, tariffs are 100%. And so we changed our angle for advertising as tariff-free. So, hey, tariff-free, you don't have to pay tariffs. They're at a discounted price. So instead of saying 50% off, we said tariff-free. Because tariff was a new word, a new term that people are scared about, they're running away from. It's in the news. Yep. Right? So again, what can you use in your space to make it make sense for your advertising? Does it make sense? Can you use something? That's how we kind of manipulate, if you will, the advertising to go with the flow of mass media. Dante disappeared.
There we are. We're back. Yeah, no, that's amazing. Thank you for the insight, Trey. I'm sure everybody's I was thinking about it the other day. Like, oh, there it is. I'm in Costco with the wife. There's all the Halloween we saw a couple weeks ago. It started to trickle in, but now it's like, yep, there's a whole aisle, all Halloween. And I'm sitting there like, well, if I was going to launch a Halloween product, too late. I'm already behind. The boats are there. I missed it. So great. Let's go look at Christmas. That's just starting to hit the shelves. Got a little bit of time. But gang, I hope you are listening to Trey, and I hope you are ramping up and revving up for the Christmas season. It's Super Bowl, baby. Let's go make some cash.
I like cash. We like cash.
I like cash.
That's the king.
Cash with a K, right?
Yeah, dude. I think we got some hand. I don't know if that was for you earlier, but I saw some hand raises up. Happy to go through some questions and answer funnel questions, optimize, and dig in.
Yeah, let's do it. Gang, if you have an ecom question, I think some of the hands that I'm seeing are from earlier stuff. So if you have an ecom question you want to ask, just put a 1 in the chat for me. Put a 1 in the chat, or just unmute yourself and let's knock it out.
Yeah.
Let's smash roadblocks. Let's smash hurdles. Let's get live. Let's dissect some data. Nice, George. I got you. We can start there. Let's do it, George.
Cool.
Gail will be next. Love that.
Hey Trey, good morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. So I've been making a lot of good progress on my vitamin C cleanser funnel. I know we talked about that not last week, but the week before, going on Shopify, choosing our best-selling product and then putting that together. So, I learned about V-curve and all of that. So I have it priced ready. I got it in the funnel. I'm getting ready to launch. But I guess I have a question. We didn't work on upsell yet, but the product that I selected is part of a system, I should say. And so there are multiple products in that system. For the funnel, we're just focused on that single product. But I guess my question is, how would I position, or how should I position the rest of the bundle once this funnel is launched?
Are you saying bundles for front end offer or like bundles for the upsell?
Upsell, back end. His front end offer, what we call that, gang, is a flagship product. That's the main product on my funnel. For anybody to get to my upsells, they have to buy my main. So his flagship is that vitamin C cleanser, just one bottle or just the vitamin C. His whole system would be on a back end.
Okay, cool. Dude, I know exactly. We're actually doing a full training on this right now. We're building a whole new program for ClickFunnels, so you get a little sneak peek.
Ooh.
But this is going to help you a lot. 2 offers that I always put, and this is going to be a great offer for you, that always works, always converts at about 20%, is more of the same. So whatever they just bought, give them the option to buy 1, 3, and 5. Or actually,
So like, I guess the more the same is with the sale, right? Like, because we're asking.
Yeah. So once they purchase right on the front, then you'll say, do you want more for a discount?
Okay.
Oh man, I love seeing Trey in Keynote. This is gonna be fun. Watch this. This is crazy.
My Keynote. That's the only way I know how to operate.
You got it, dude.
So basically, here's your more of the same, but here's what I want you to do, and this works really well. So they've already ordered. So this is after they've ordered. So this is going to be more of the same. Okay. But what you'll say is, something like grab 3 more for just, and what I like to do is, how much is 1 bottle right now?
$35.
$35. So let's just say, I don't know. Can we do 19? Can we do 24? $24 each?
Yeah, that still works.
Okay, cool. So this is what I would do, and this is why I like this, because it works so well, is buy 3 more for just $24. So when someone clicks that button, you just made $75. Right?
He even rounded the corners of the button.
Don't make fun of me.
I'm not. It's like you're like the 9th wonder of the world with this. It's wild. The 8th wonder is compound interest.
That's what everybody says. Like I do this all the time. I'm like, this really isn't that hard. Okay, but then here's the fun part, okay? If they say no, the only reason we feel you declined was because you didn't want 3. Choose something like that, like choose something like that. I would change that. I wouldn't say exactly that. I'd have to get the wording right. But basically you're saying, hey, you obviously, like, let's say they said no here. No thanks. Right? So they can say yes or no. When they say
Yep.
no, what happens is a pop-up comes up on the screen. And then what I'd like to do is say yes, add 1 to my order. And then have it say something like yes, like basically, like, 3 buttons. Like yes, add 2 to my order. And then for whatever reason, they didn't want just 3. So maybe just, need to have that or not. But so basically what happens is, hey, you just grabbed the main order on the right, on the left, more of the same. Grab 3 more for just $24 because they just purchased it for $34. So they've agreed to you that it's worth that. It's worth $34.
Right.
Correct? So to give it to them now for $24 is quite the deal. But we're going to try to get them to buy 3 more. So 3 additional. So when they click this button right here, that's going to add 3 more at $75 to the cart. If they say no thanks, we're going to have a pop-up window come up and says, hey, the only reason we feel you declined was because you didn't want 3. Here's a few more options.
And that's still at that $24 price point or whatever price point.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You could even
So
put that
I guess,
each.
yeah, I guess what I'm struggling here is like, let's say for instance, because we're following the V curve, obviously. So let's say they did our best value, which was 3 already off the front end, or maybe even 10 off the front end, right?
Yep.
And then so if you bought 10, and I'm just, I guess, trying to understand the rationale behind it. But you buy 10, and then we're gonna give you 3 more, like,
Yep.
And so why wouldn't we transition to like a different product within the system at this point?
Because people already showed you that they want the first one.
Okay.
And so they've said, hey, I want this one. And then now you're saying, hey, do you want more for less? It's really hard for the brain.
Got it.
It's easier to sell them on the same product for less than it is a whole new product. And that's what's going to get me to the second upsell, which you're going to really enjoy.
And while he cues that up, I love George's question there. I love his mindset, but also I want to urge you guys, just do what Trey says.
Oh,
you don't
and
have
I'm gonna do it. I'm just understanding.
and example, George, example. When Trey first started running V-Curve and doing the whole thing, he had a client ask the exact same question. Trey says, just trust me, do the thing. Client does do the thing. Sure enough, he gets people buying 10 of his units. He was selling like little computer processor, little computer chips, right? Guy purchases 10. And Trey's client is like, I didn't think this was ever going to sell. I just sold 10. This is crazy. Dude calls client back up and says, hey, how do I order 100? Dude's like, what? I didn't even think I could sell 10. Now I'm selling 100. We don't have to know the reasons why people might do the thing. We just have to know how they buy, the patterns in buying. And once we know that, we just do it.
Got it.
Yep.
Would you agree or disagree, Trey?
No, it's 100%.
Cool.
So like every client, you're not asking a question that no one's ever asked. Every client that I've shown the V curve asked that same question. Why would someone buy 10? Why would someone buy 5? And unfortunately, I don't have an answer for you, but the client does. The client has the reason of why they need 5 or why they need 10. And I always say, if they're buying 10, they'll buy 20. So if you get people buying 10, offer 20. Just because you don't have a reason for them to buy 10 doesn't mean they don't. So for the computer example, computer chip, that was Guido. Guido was always selling one-offs, like one chip, one chip, one chip. They're Dr. Guino chips, which basically is a chip that you can program to do a task. And I told him about the V curve. He goes, there's no reason anyone needs more than one of these chips. Be like having two cell phones, I think is what the example he gave me. Why would someone need two cell phones? They don't. So I said, just do it and we'll see. So he didn't even do all of it. He goes 1, 2, 3. He didn't even do the full V curve. He goes 1, 2, 3. And he's like, hey, he calls me. He goes, you're not going to believe it. Someone bought 3. He goes, I think it's a mistake. I'm going to call him. I said, call him. So he calls him and it was a scout leader. And the scout leader said, oh yeah, I meant to buy 3. Is there a way I can buy more? Because I have 10 scouts and I want to train them all on how to program these Dr. Guino boards. And Guido's like, oh, I'm thinking just for me. These people have other people that they're training and doing things, right? I had another client who sold compression socks, Steve. I told Steve about the V curve. He goes, Trey, I'm already selling, people can only wear a 1 pair of socks. Why do they need 3 more? I said, I don't know, Steve. Let's do it. And so he did it and he got people to buy 5 and 10 units. And he calls me. He goes, Trey, I have a Voxer. I've saved this Voxer from him. And it says something to the lines of, Trey, this V curve is insane. I'm gonna have to put a new order in for more product because I'm running out faster than I ever thought. And again, he didn't have a reason that people would buy multiple units, but they did. And that's all you need to know is they will have a reason of why they need more.
Got it. Yeah. No, I trust it.
Now, with that said, do you know who AJ Kubani is?
I'm not familiar.
AJ Kubani is the owner of As Seen on TV. So all the Billy Mays,
Yeah.
Flex Steel, OxyClean, all those top runners, top hits. He is the man, the genius behind those TV commercials. Still runs them today. And I had the privilege of getting on a call with him once. And I said, AJ, what you're doing is great. I'm a big fan. I think it's, really good marketing. I said, what's your number one upsell? And because I was wondering if he would say more of the same, because that's ours. And he gave me one of the biggest tips that day that I'm willing to share with you. And he goes, our biggest upsell isn't more of the same. It's how do you put it? It's an addition or it's a enlargement of the product. And that changed a lot of funnels that we do today. And what I mean by that is when someone buys your cream, George, and it's a 13-ounce bottle, your upsell is now an upgrade. Upgrade all bottles from 13 ounce, maybe it's 12 ounces to 24 ounces for just $9 more per bottle. So now watch this math. This is where all of this starts to really come together, and Charlie's going to smile because Charlie loves this stuff. I get to pick on him now. All right, so they just added, so let's just say they bought 3 units. And you said they're how much? 3 units is what?
3 units is 78, 78, 75.
75 bucks? 70, 75?
78, 75.
$78. Nice. Okay, cool. That's a good bit. That's a good value. Okay, so they got 3 for 78. Right? Actually, let's take a step back. Let's go even worse. Let's just say they buy 1. How much is 1 unit? 30 something?
35.
35. That's Shopify days right there.
Yep.
That's your Shopify store. I love how your room is green, just like the Shopify logo. We're going to make it change over to the ClickFunnels.
My daughter changed the light color this morning.
Well, she's going to change over to ClickFunnels tomorrow once she sees the presents you're bringing home. So bought 1 for 35. That was Shopify. That was it. You're done. People are like, thanks, George, for the cream. With funnels, oh, now we got something. We got something. So old school, we're going to put that right here. Remember that. Okay. Bought one for 35. Now, let's take an effect and say that they grab some upsells. And this is going to be obviously the best case scenario. But let's say they bought more of the same. They click that button. Okay. So now, now they went from bought one to, how can I do this? Bought the upsell, so more of the same, and that was $75, right? And then here's the magic. This is what I was trying to show you. Is this upgrade right here. And this piece right here. Upgrade all bottles. How many bottles have they bought?
So far, 4.
That's right. So 4 bottles times $9 equals 18 times 2.
36.
36. There we go. Fast math. 36. An additional $36 to the cart. So if we add all this up where we're at right now, on best case scenario, of course, 75 plus 35, we're at a 146 AOV. So if you take 35 divided by 146, or sorry, 146, looking at the calculations here, 35. So we 4x'd. We 4x'd your cart with a funnel.
Yeah.
Now, if they said no right here on more of the same, okay, said no, thank you. But then they said, hey, I would like to add one more for 24. Well, guess what? We just got another 24 bucks. And then they said, hey, I want to upgrade all bottles. Well, now we got 2 times 9, which is 18. So 18 plus 24 plus 35 is 77. 77 divided by 35 is 2.2. 220% is what we were able to add to your cart by just these two similar, very basic upsells, but very, very, very powerful.
Got it. Yeah, no, I'm loving it, and I follow that. So, but I guess I haven't added the upsell to the funnel yet, and so when we get to that point, and this is where Dante's been coaching me, is to just for this funnel we're just going to do more of the same, or is there a second upsell?
There's two upsells. More, it's all dude. It's all one SKU.
Yeah.
It's
But
all one SKU. I'm saving you so much money by just selling them all one SKU.
So
why go take cash out of your savings and go purchase more product, more inventory that sits in a warehouse just to say that you sold them another thing?
Oh yeah, no, I'm with you. And yeah, we don't want to or have to do that. Maybe it'd be helpful for me if you just saw the funnel. And I don't know if that would be.
Well, what's your real question here, George?
What are you stuck on? I feel like what you're trying to say is you want to sell them something else.
No, I'll sell them something else on a different funnel.
Okay.
I don't have to sell them anything else here.
Correct. You don't have to. You can. But I'm just showing you how to maximize the value out of one product.
Got you.
Got that.
I get that. I get how to maximize the value on one product. My challenge here, where I was getting caught up, was from the like, I guess, how'd you put it? The enlargement. I think we have 2 different sizes of this cleanser, but I was trying to make sure that would be something that would be feasible for us to actually do. Like when we add the enlargement.
You ready for a secret?
I'm listening.
Well, they come in, let's say they come in 12 ounces, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you double that, it's 24.
Oh, just another unit.
Oh, just another unit. I like to keep things simple, my man.
I'm following. I just know our customers call us for they nitpick everything. I
Cool.
promise you, our customers nitpick everything. If their order isn't received within like 6 days, they're
Mhm.
calling like
Yeah.
you should see it. And so I'm just trying to avoid me or my staff being on the phones all day for
Yep.
like customer service type stuff.
So you could just say, you could like, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible, but make you the most money. And
Right.
you're a great example. What I would do is as soon as they purchase this order, and if they purchase specifically this upgrade, I would just send an email that says, "Hey, we appreciate you grabbing the upgrade and the bottles. Just let you know we're out of stock on the 24 ounces, so we've just replaced it with 12 ounces."
Got it.
That way they know.
And just yeah, just give them the
Yeah.
volume that they
Yep.
ordered.
So instead of 3 big bottles, you're just going to receive 6 12 ounces.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. So question. So Dante, this is a Dante question. Should I do the upsell form before I launch? I feel like I have time to do that, being as though I'll probably launch on the 18th.
If you can make your upsells without postponing your launch, I'm all about it. But I think one thing that would be really helpful is if we went and looked at your order form. Trey has a great way, and he'll teach you this in the next coming weeks when you go live. I love how Trey talks about traffic and where to find the problems in the funnel. It's where does the water stop? It's like those old graphs you see on Facebook where they have 17 pipes all intermingled, right? And it's like, where's the water going to come out? Same thing. I have an ad. People come to my ad. They go to my funnel. They make orders on my funnel. They go to my upsells. And that's how we track the customer journey. So the upsells are not important if the order form is not selling. If I can't sell the flagship product, who cares about the back end? So my biggest concern, yes, if you can throw the upsells in, great. Throw the upsells in. We can start there. But we got to start. We got to launch. We got to get live. And once we prove that, I'm making orders, people are coming through, then we have some real urgency of like, yeah, let me throw those upsells in there. But George, I see that slow people down far too often. They'll postpone their launch by a week, a month, a year. They'll never do it because they didn't get the upsell. But that's not the journey. It's order form first, make sales, upsells can come in after. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Trey, do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I agree. I always say, with anyone, sales page, order form, thank you page, run traffic. Because I had a client today. They're like, "Hey, I'm running traffic. I got a few sales. Can you check out my upsells?" No. No one's seeing your upsells, so why would we work on them? We need to work on your order form. Let's work on your order form. Let's get that converting. And then what's nice is you'll call me and say, "Hey, I got 100 conversions today. I got 200 conversions today, and I got no upsells." Cool. You got a 500 butt. Let's get your upsells done. So why work on the upsells and take the time that it takes to, get those up and running when you don't even know if the offer is going to convert? Once it does, yeah, let's start throwing them in there. Let's rotate them through. Let's see which one's going to make you the most money. But that's why I like these offers, George, is the ones you're seeing on the screen.
Yeah.
These are very easy, optimized, templated upsells. Like I said, this is the training that we're building right now for ClickFunnels. So you're getting a little bit of a sneak peek. But this is the power that you can add to your funnel without doing much. You don't need to sell anything because guess what? They just bought it. So there is no more selling. You don't need to go over bullet points or features or benefits or new headlines or new hooks. Nothing. It's just like, "Hey, you want more?" They're like, "Oh yeah, I guess I do." For a discount. Cool. And then you say, "Do you want even more?" We'll double the offer for $9 more. Like, okay, I just paid $24 for one. And you're going to double it for an extra $9. That's a huge savings.
Yeah.
But you didn't change out your SKUs. You didn't change out your sales pitch. You didn't have to change out your offer. It converts really well, usually around 20%. And it works with most products. Like we got a vacuum cleaner we do, and we upgrade the vacuum to a brushless motor. So for $29, I think it's $12 or $29 for going from a regular motor to a brushless motor, it's an extra $29 per vacuum. And people click that button, they buy 3 vacuums, that's $100 added to the cart.
Yeah.
You know, or for our flashlights, it was add a battery pack, you know, add rechargeable batteries. And that was a big, you know, piece to our lift. So just look at how can I make the product better. If someone's like, oh, I want to make it faster, smarter, upgrade it. Like, how would you upgrade the product and then include it as an upsell?
Okay. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, man. Great question. Thank you for being, volunteering.
I still want to know how to sell those other products though, eventually.
You will.
Thanks again.
Yes, sir.
Let's hop over to Gail is next. How can we help today, Gail?
Hi, Dante and Trey. Thank you for taking my question. So I have an MLM product that is amazing for arthritis. And I have Russell Brunson's Network Secrets book. And the thing is I don't know like how much you know about the MLM customer, but I have to bridge them to the MLM site for them to create an account.
Mhm.
And then they have to sort of order the product on the MLM website.
Yep.
And I'm afraid that they'll fail or they won't want to do it. They want it all sort of on the page of the funnel. I wonder if you have any commentary about this type of situation.
I mean, you don't have any control over it. So there's nothing that you can do on the order form process that I hear, because I used to do Monavie. So you're right, where it's like you kind of got to give it to them and then it's like, all right, get after it. What I would do, Gail, is instead of a sales funnel, I would create a lead funnel. So that way you're getting leads for your MLM and then you're walking them through how to order it. And what I would personally do, just because I'm a savage, is I would get them on the phone and I would be an order taker. And I'd say, you know what, we're going to get you started today, Gail. I'm so excited to have you on board. Which is it just Gail, Gail? You're like, yeah, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Is it Diane, Diane?
Yeah.
Last name? Okay, perfect. And what's your address? Where am I shipping the bottles to?
26 Smith Road.
Okay, 26 Smith Road. Got that. What state?
Michigan.
Michigan. Okay, I like that city.
Detroit.
And zip code.
12221.
Oh, 1221.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Got that, Gail. And did you want to do credit card today? Did you want to do Visa, MasterCard, Amex? What were you thinking?
So the only choice they have is credit card.
Yeah. Did you want to do Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Discover?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Visa.
Visa. Okay, cool. What's the numbers on the Visa?
So 16 digits.
Oh, yeah. 16 digits.
Yeah.
We got that. All right, cool. Well, it looks like, Gail, the order went through. I got 4 bottles heading your way. I'm so excited to have you inside. Guess what? Tomorrow, I want to have a Zoom call with you. I'm going to send you a link. So that way me and you can jump on a call, because when these bottles arrive, you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, this looks delicious. I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to take those, and then we're gonna get you up and going. I'm gonna show you how to get people that are gonna make you more money, because we're gonna sell these bottles to them. Isn't that fun?
Right. I hear what you're saying, but
That's what I would do.
That was a masterclass. I'm going to script that out. That was so good.
But it's labor intensive, like labor intensive. Like so there's no process where I can't have it sort of happen automatically by following like a process map or whatever.
I tell you what you could do, and this is another way to do it, is you could take the transaction through a Stripe account or a PayPal account and make it your order form. And then you'd have to have something in the back that orders it for them on your Visa. So basically you're creating a bridge. You're taking the order, you're collecting the money directly from the consumer,
Right.
MasterCard, PayPal, whatever. So you're getting those orders, you're making the funnel, doing all the things. And then someone on the back end is receiving that order and then going and taking your Gale's credit card and processing the order through the website itself, making a user.
Okay.
So basically,
All right.
your credit card's on their real account. You're taking their own money, but I think that would create a lot of confusion. And if someone declines or doesn't go through, then your card still runs and they still get the bottles. Like that's a mess. That's the only like downfall of an MLM is you just don't control the sales process.
Yeah, that's right. And so and I really actually don't want to know their credit card. I don't
Okay.
I don't want to be in that situation. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted some feedback on that.
Mhm.
And so you've made a couple suggestions that I can sort of pursue and test, and I really thank you for that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Just keep coming back, ask those questions. I think a lead funnel would be really great for you. Just getting people to come in and, maybe have an email indoctrination series that goes out. Maybe you have a Zoom call that you do once a week. Maybe you create a school community or a ClickFunnels community, one or the other, and invite people in there, show them the wins, successes, and create like a good vibe. Maybe you do a Discord group, like whatever's easiest for you. And then, you got the link. Like, hey, when you guys are ready to join, here's the link. Here's a Loom video of me walking you through how to join, how to fill out the forms, how to enter your information, which there's probably choices you can select from of like which options you want. Here's what I recommend from Gale. You could do that as well.
Yeah, I was thinking of setting up a school community when they joined to buy, to do what you were saying and educate them on how they themselves can market
Yep.
to their friends. If they like the
Yep.
product themselves, then market it to your friends and make some extra income, but also most importantly, help your friends out who are experiencing the same type of pain that you are.
Yes, 100%. Sorry, I was trying my screen the whole time. Yeah, that's absolutely right. That's what I would do.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Absolutely welcome.
Sorry about that. I have no idea. I just dropped for a second. Gail, on the expert track, though, something people have done for years to try and, so don't be scared of scale. Don't be scared of bringing employees on, right? Like pay somebody a good bounty, get a great salesman that does exactly what Trey just does, assumptive selling, so that you can go live your life in Maui, right? This is what many, many, many people do. You validate the process, find a shark and runs it for you. But also, if you want to try some automation, what you can do is you can give people a free course, and they get that free course, which shows them how to monetize, how to do things, how to have success in the MLM. And you give them that course when they purchase through you. So you basically say, hey, you go buy this thing, send me your receipt, and I'm going to give you exclusive access to my back-end training that shows you how to scale and how to build your business and how to do all of that. You get this completely free when you use that link. It's another way that you can try and automate it, but there are a lot of logistical complexities in MLMs like that.
Okay, yeah. And I thought because it was a physical product, it would come through the Ecom stream. But I see that it may be more practical than to use a lead funnel, as Trey said.
Couldn't agree more.
Okay, lots of good ideas. I really appreciate it.
You're gonna do great.
You got it. Thanks for the question, Gail. Man, Trey, that was awesome. I have one final question before I let you go. Do you have just 2 seconds?
Yeah, man. Hit me.
Okay. As I've been able to hear you talk ecom over the past year, I never really hear you talk product cost. Like as you just went through it with George, you are very focused on average cart value or AOV, average order value. That seems to be like your primary focus, creating a lift in the average cart that people have. Could you expand on that a little bit? Are you really just super focused on AOV and not so focused on margins?
I mean, margins are what allow you to spend the ads. I'm trying to think of the primary reason we want to get the AOV up is because that allows us to spend more money on ads or on advertising for affiliates. So I need there to be like a gap there big enough that we can go and afford a good amount of traffic. Because a good rule of thumb right now with CPMs where they're at, like we're paying $40 CPMs right now for some products.
Wow.
Like, outrageous. $40 to get in front of 1,000 people. It's pretty expensive. And Facebook's smart enough that it knows how much your product is on your order form. And what I have found, no matter if we're selling a $10 product or a $50 product, ironically, the conversion cost is around the same cost to a consumer. So if the consumer cost is $10, a Facebook conversion is usually about $10. If the product's $50, it usually costs about $50 to get a conversion. Weird. It's ironic. So we have to find that profit within the purchase. So if the cost to consumer is $20, well, that went out the window because that went to Facebook. So now I got to find another cost of product profit. So I need to pay for the product. I need to pay for the shipping to get the product out. And then I'd love there to be a little bit of something left for Trey. So it's usually about double. So if it's a $20 front end consumer, I need to get a $40 cart going. So that's where the, you know, what you guys, I'm teasing this new training we're pushing out, but 2x your conversions, 2x your product, or 2x your carts. So if you got a $30 cart now, we're gonna try to get that to 60. If you're converting at 1.5%, we're gonna try to get it to 3%. So you're at 3% conversions, double the carts, get you a 4x return without spending any more on Facebook. That's what I'm looking for. That seems right now in 2025 to be what needs to happen in order for you to be break even or profitable on the first purchase. So that's why I'm always looking at AOV.
Very cool. I understand that. You guys understand that? Let us know in the chat. 1 for yes, 2 for no. So good. It's just amazing to have these insights, man. My mind is running after this session. That was awesome.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate you, Trey.
Those are great questions. That's why I need you in the room, Dante, because you pull it out of me. I know it. I just need to, you do a great job pulling it out of me. So I appreciate you. I think everybody appreciates you being on here, bro.
It's a pleasure of my life. No idea.
Yes.
Well, man, you gave us 6 extra minutes, and I do know your schedule, which is crazy today. So thank you so much for that. Anything before I let you go?
No, man, that's it. I'll
Cool.
see you next Tuesday. Bring your questions, everyone. Happy to answer those. Get your optimization up and running, and let's have fun together. Let's make some cash.
Let's launch some products. Let's get some data. Let's look at clarity. Let's make more.
Let's make more. All right, buddy.
Love it.
Bye-bye.
See you, Trey. Man, I'm telling you, we're lucky. Lucky. Awesome. Like, did anybody notice when Trey first was talking the level of intentionality that he had? I mean, imagine that. $10,000 a month. Jay is obviously well established and he's a great coach, so he can put a price tag on there. But it wasn't just the price tag, right? And it's like at that point in business for $10K was not a little price. Right? It wasn't like a no-brainer decision at that point. And it's not just the money to the coach. How much intentionality in life do you have to make those calls once a month? To get there, and not even just to get there, but to make sure that when you get there, you're in a good state, in a good place that you can consume, soak up the knowledge, and then implement. Like think about it. If you're gonna have a Tuesday, one Tuesday of every single month, that you're gonna get up at 2:00 to go to the airport, to fly across the country, to go meet with this guy, to fly back across the country, and then get back in time to be able to say goodnight to your wife, like. The level of intentionality you have to have in the entire week leading up to that day. And then the level of intentionality you have to have for the rest of the week on the back end of that day. The level of commitment you have to have. That's why his nickname is Mr. On It. If you guys don't know, Trey got the nickname Mr. On It from one of his clients years ago. And he's Mr. On It. He's Mr. On It because he's intentional, playing all out, Olivine. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Playing all out, full committed, full going, not living out of fear, but instead stepping in faith. I mean, my mind personally is just flying right now after hearing that example. And I certainly notice a bunch of ways that I could be far more intentional in my life. Am I exemplifying that level of intentionality in every day that I wake up? No. And now comes the next point. Am I okay with that? And that's the big question. I think that is where we have to get to, and we have to make a serious decision on. If you're okay with that, then that's fine. If you're okay with that, then you won. You are a literal winner. You know what you want to do and you know what you don't want to do. So be okay with that and accept the decision, and that's fine. You've won. Congratulations. If you're not okay with that, then you've also won. And go do things that say, okay, I'm not okay with that. I need to go do things, and what am I going to be okay with? Set the new standards and live the new standards every single day. That was like, man, let me do some questions here. Otherwise, I'm just going to go on a tangent for an entire hour about the entrepreneurial back end side of this. So I see John's hand up. John, give me just a moment. I want to hop over to Julie. If you're around and available, Julie, I'd love to get started on that funnel, or at least get caught up with you and see where we're at in the process. That's if you're available. You might not be too.
Hey, I'm driving, but yeah, I can listen.
Okay, cool. Did you get into your account, Julie?
I did not. I sent them the email that you asked, and they sent me an email back saying, asking for my credit card information, and then I have to purchase the classic. And so, I mean, at this point, I figured, let me just start from scratch. Maybe it's the Lord telling me to start over. So, I guess what would be the best way to do that? What funnel template, or what things do I need to know to kind of hit the ground running with that?
Yes, great question. So the template I would recommend is the template that everybody else is using. It's the one that Trey gave us. The Ecom template. Where are you? Here we are. The Ecom template is on.
Oh. That's the same one I use for my Eagle Scout, right? I would say.
I believe so. Yes, I believe so. I'm not exactly remembering what we did with you, but
yeah,
I think it's
the one
this.
that is in the OFA.
Yes, that's right, Julie. It's in your OFA training. It's under the Ecom track on Mission 12, the sales page. So just in case you don't have it, that's the template. And I can share my screen really quick just to show you guys, all of you, this. When you go inside of the training, you can get the funnel template, or you can get the entire framework. And I would recommend you guys just grab the framework. The framework already has the email sequences all connected. It has everything. It gives you a theme. It already has the products made with V-curve set up. So all you have to do is change the names and the SKUs of the product. But for you to start, Julie, you can just download the framework. That'll be a fast track. I do want to get you that funnel built, though, and we can get that funnel built.
Yeah. Well, I'll start with the what'd you say was the Ecom, the one with everything built in?
Yes, the Ecom framework. That'll be down. It'll be the last button on Mission 12.
Okay, I'll do that, and then that'll connect right to Zendrop and the t-shirts and things like that. And
yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll just start playing around with that and see what we can do. Yeah. All right, I'll start there.
Cool. Start there. I'd like to get in on the conversation you had with the support agent. Can you CC me on the email? Can you reach back out to him and CC me?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Not right now.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Live your life. You doing your thing. My email is dante@clickfunnels.com. CC me. I am going to get you into Classic. We are going to get that funnel, and we are going to rebuild that tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That'd be great. Thank you.
Cool. Love that. Dante@clickfunnels.com.
Got it.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Julie. I'm excited.
All right. Thank you. Me too.
Cool. All right. And let's round it out with John. Hey, John.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. I have a quick question. By the way, the funnel after the weekend it went live. So I
Nice.
needed
Congrats.
I needed to wait a couple of days. So let me share really quick the funnel because I have a quick question.
Cool.
It's a really quick question. Is the funnel? Is it the full funnel? And at the bottom,
Man, such a good job.
yeah, it's a. I'll tell you later on. Okay, so over here terms.
Yes.
Terms support privacy and care. So terms basically, what do I need to do? Do I need to like put all the terms in a page and then link the Google the Google link? Is that a way to do it?
What I would do, John, what I would do is I would make the terms in your ClickFunnels account. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Let's hop in here and let's hop in here. All right, so I'm going to go to my funnel. And what I already have it set up. Look at this. Okay, so what I would like, can you see my screen, John?
Yes, I can.
Great. What I would tell you to do is go add these as new pages at the back of the funnel. Remember, I think you remember this. I know I've told you before, you control the customer journey through the use of buttons and redirects. So here's my thank you page, and all of my buttons on my thank you page take them outside of my funnel to my communities, to their course, right? Maybe to whatever else. That means essentially these pages behind or below my thank you, these are all hidden. So I would tell you to click the plus, add a new page. You can just click new page and start completely from scratch and name that page terms. Go ahead and create. Because now, John, once I make that page, this page gets its own URL. Are you with me so far?
Yes.
Great. Hop in the editor, just put your terms down. That is as simple. Come on, internet, don't fail me now. That is as simple as add a section, a column, add a paragraph element. And then bingo, just put your terms on the page. You made it inside of ClickFunnels. So now you have a terms page created. You also have a URL for this terms page. You would copy that URL. Then you can go back to the page that you just showed me. Go to the very bottom, and let me just add one more here just for ease of use. I'm going to make this say terms. I know yours look a little different, but it's the same functionality. It's just hyperlinking our text. So I'm going to click my text, highlight it, link it, remove the hashtag, and I paste it in the URL from my terms page. You know, right here, I clicked my copy button. So I copied this page's URL, and then I put it in here. You can see this is my terms page. Now, privacy policy will be linked up to its own URL. Terms is linked up to its own URL. And you do that for each thing you want to hyperlink. Just create it as a standalone page at the back of your funnel. Does that make sense?
Yes. So basically, if I have let me share again.
Sure.
So here I gotta do it for what's going on here?
I see you. I see you perfect.
So I gotta do four pages, one for terms, support, privacy, and care, right?
That's exactly right.
Now for cares, what is this about? What kind of info do I need to put over here?
You need that's your careers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
that would be like if you had a page where people could submit resumes or they could apply to have a job in your business, you would just send them to whatever page that is. That might be another page inside of your funnel that you create for this, or you might have a careers page already up somewhere. You would just put that URL on that text.
Okay. So let me go down here really quick.
Sure.
So I just want to put, let me go back to the funnel here. So you help me to put the first page. So basically, I have to come over here. I have to add one page, right?
That's right.
Right here. And it's going to be create a new page.
That's right.
And this could be...
you can just use top right, new page. Correct. That'll just be a blank page.
This one is, I think the first one is privacy.
I believe your first one was terms. I think it went terms, support, privacy, careers.
Okay, terms. So this is going to be the first page.
And here we go. Before you create, John, right here, as you're making the page, it gives a page URL. So you named it terms and the URL is terms. That's exactly right. For your other ones, you'll just want to make sure that, like, for the support one, just make it be support. For privacy, just make it say privacy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Great.
So
Easy peasy.
So I gotta create 3 more pages, and then I'm gonna get the link and put out. This is what I'm gonna be linking, the link of the page, right?
That's exactly right. Do you want to do the terms together so you know exactly how to do it?
Yeah, help me out here really quick.
Cool.
So
Put your mouse on the blue text. Don't click it. Just put your mouse on it. To the right of that, do you see the 2 pages? Yes, that's to copy that page's URL. Go ahead and click those.
Over here.
Bingo. Got it. Now let's go to your first page and we'll enter the editor.
Let's go to the first page.
Yes.
So let me see. There we go.
Bingo. Yes, sir. And now you can see, as you clicked on terms, I can see to the left. Ooh, sorry. Click off to the side for me. You actually already hyperlinked that text, and I'll show you why. Yes, click terms again. And highlight terms. You should be able to just click it twice, and that works as well. And now click your link button right there. Yes. I can see on the left-hand side, the text is terms. And now it looks like we just unlinked it, which is fine, but it's important to know on the left, that's going to showcase what text you are linking. Now on the right, just remove that hashtag, backspace or delete. Yep, paste your link. Bingo. Now, 2 things I want to show from here. Number 1, this little button, it's a little arrow pointing to the top right. That is a button to make these open in a new tab. So you can either have a new tab open with your terms, or it can just be this page and it takes them away without opening a new tab. You have full customization on that. I think in this case, you would probably want that to be on. You want it to open in a new tab.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yep.
There we go.
And then to the right of that, we have our color. So right now, all the text that you hyperlink would be a white color. And it's really common to have hyperlinks be blue. People are accustomed to that. So I would probably have you change that color as well. Click that color box for me, please. Great. Now just click blue. Yep. Great. And then click just in the top right there, anywhere. Great. Looks fantastic. Click off to the side for me now, please.
You mean here, save?
Sure, you can save. Yep. Great. Now click off to the side anywhere, like over there, just to get my text settings to go away. Now check it out. That text terms is now blue. Let's preview this and take a look really quick, John. Hit your eyeball top right. Beautiful. Let's scroll to the bottom and hit that terms. We can see it's hyperlinked blue, really easy for me to see it's clickable. I click on it, a new tab opens up where we're only going to see a white page because you haven't put your text down there.
Of course.
But that is how we do it across the board for all of them. Does it make sense?
Perfect. I got it.
Bingo, baby.
All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
I'll see you tomorrow.
That sounds great. Looking forward to it, John.
All right. Take care.
Bingo. So good, gang. So good. What a day. What I just can't stop thinking about. I just can't stop thinking about Trey sharing what he went through, what he had to go through, what he had to endure, what his family had to go through. I mean, just how much intentionality happened for him to learn these things, and how blessed are we that we have a Trey Lewellen here with us who shows up every single week, wanting to share more, wanting to give us more insights. He doesn't hold anything back. He pulls back the curtain. He wants us to leverage his 10 years of experience, his 10 years of pain, his 10 years of suffering, his 10 years of failure, so we don't have to go through that. I mean, if that doesn't make you feel empowered, if that doesn't make you say, I need to do this thing now, I don't know what will. So I will refrain from going on a 10-hour tangent about all of that. But we're meant to learn. We're meant to be observational. That's the main thing we should do, is to be observational. So if you're observational about entrepreneurialism, you'll see that everybody who has success also has that same level of commitment, that same level of dedication. So let's do it. Let's just do. It's like Tony Robbins said, if you want to achieve success, all you have to do is model the success of those that have already come before you. You don't have to go figure it out. You don't have to go reinvent the wheel. We just have to listen, and we just have to do the most important part of the whole thing. So I'm fired up. I'm ready to do the thing. Charlie, I see your hand. Let's get after it. How can I help?
Well, I was just wondering if there was a chance I could meet with the director this afternoon.
Yes. As soon as I get out of this room, once we're done, I'm going to be going to talk to him to find his schedule, and I'm going to shoot you a message right away.
Okay, wait, you should it Facebook, or how would you?
Facebook. I'll Facebook it to you. Yeah.
Okay, great. That's what I want to know. Thank you.
Awesome. You got it, Charlie.
Thanks.
Gang, it was amazing to be with you guys today. Anybody in general admission as well? I'm sorry I didn't have time to watch all of your comments. When Trey speaks, man, I'm just so locked in. So I'm excited. I'm going to go back, look through your comments, respond. If you guys had any questions on anything we went over today, I'd love for you to share those, and I'd love to get you a response. I know you might not be here in VIP, but we still love you. We still care about you. We still want a rising tide to raise all ships, and your ship is certainly a part of that tide. So please, any and all questions are welcomed. It'll be my pleasure to get those answered, so you can create some movement, so you can create some momentum, and we can do big things to round out this year. It's Q4, Super Bowl. Well, not yet. Q4 is coming. It's close. Super Bowl of Ecom, Super Bowl of sales, just sales. It's not even just Ecom. It's expert too. Like right after Super Bowl comes, hey, you're looking for a tax write-off? Q4 is when business happens. So let's get after it and let's do big things. Let you guys go for today. Thank you for being with us. It is a pleasure to be with you. Have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll catch you tomorrow at 11 o'clock, same time,